Hello, everyone, and good evening, or whatever the regional equivalent is in your local time zone. Bit of a late start for me, but my plans concluded a bit earlier than I expected them to, so I figured, why not sneak in a cheeky little stream? So, without further ado, let's hop right into Dark Souls. Okay, cortisol meter is in the green, as it should be. And my window is still stuck between two monitors. There we go. Secret boss in Anor Londo. Hello, Fabra and Pyro. Good to see you guys again. I mean, I think it might be time for revenge. Barbara, you can't just ask people why they're white. That's rude. Did you not watch Mean Girls? Anyhow, I have revenge on my mind. There's some basilisks that need to absolutely get the business. And now I can fast travel. I beg your pardon. Do I not... Did I not get a bonfire in Blighttown? is it only certain bonfires that work? Do I gotta hoof it the rest of the way? Oh, okay. Oh, Daughter of Chaos. Okay. Wait, that's the Hell Realm, isn't it? Or no, I think it's the other way to the Hell Realm. The bells do be dongin'. The bells do be a dongin'. I think this might be the way over to the Hell Realm. Which I don't know why I'm following in that case, but... No, this is the way out. This is the way out. Okay, this is back to Blighttown. No, the Hell Realm was, like, the place that looked like... pretty much like actual depictions of hell. Like, just caverns of flame and fire. That sort of thing. But what is the poison resistance on this? What is the poison resistance on this gear? Poison resistance is respectable. I did not mean to take that off. There we go. Yeah. Should give me a decent poison meter. Hey, Hazard. Hello, Vicky. Whole gang is here. And I'm getting boulders thrown at me by these ogres. Okay. And the poison resist could be better. Well, it's just regular poison, so it's not that bad. I mean, the spider babe has already been dealt with. Murderized. Guys, relax. The big spider's gone. Okay, let's tag this bonfire, because why not? I think I can... I'm actually moisturized for once. Maybe I should keep the password on. Okay, poisoned again. I probably should have geared up appropriately. Should have worn my white robes. I think that's too big of a if to be banking on, Teletubby. I just Zweihander away all my problems. Okay, the mosquitoes have chosen to be a nuisance. And they have died for their sins. Okay, they're ground-bound. Regular purple moss will do. I don't believe that'll be happening this time around, Fabra. I came a little more prepared. I do have a Purging Stone, well, a singular Purging Stone in case I get cursed. But worst case scenario, I could retreat to a bonfire and warp out. It's significantly less bad when you have fast travel. And I'm wearing equipment that should up my curse resist. Let's actually check on that. Curse resist 9. I mean, curse resist 127. I don't know what that is relative to other loadouts, but I assume 127 is pretty good. Okay, something just died randomly. Okay, it was an opening in here, a cave-like looking opening where... Is this where everything went horribly wrong? No, no, it is not. This man is Joker. Ah, nuts. I missed that glittering lizard. Yeah, a bit of mogging after dark. My plans concluded a bit earlier than I anticipated, and I saw nobody was on, so I'm like, sure, why not? Okay, you guys told me this was great and full of wonders. I saw, like, maybe 2 items and didn't walk the correct path to get them. And, like, a lizard that vanished because I was too slow. So, I'm not really sure I'm seeing that. I think I can make that jump if I'm good enough. Yeah. Okay, not sure that was productive. Okay, I can't seem to trim that branch. Looks like a drop may be in order, even if it costs me a bit of health. Okay, so that's nothing. That's just a minor sprain. Yeah, I definitely appreciate the aesthetics of this area. Also glad that I didn't get jumped by basilisks this time around. Correction, gigabasilisks that just have an astronomical amount of curse. Well played, Ian. Okay. The first goodie I've been managed to get here. That's nice. Not quite sure what the blue Titanite does specifically. Is that for, like, elemental enhancements? Okay. Can't drop that far. I mean, I could, but it's gonna hurt. Okay. Broke my ankles. And that's a gigabasilisk. No, 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 no. Though I think if I just die to them, I don't get cursed. It's about not letting the meter fill. Oh boy. Yeah, so that was a situational awareness issue. Just being teased and taunted by glittering lizards. Yeah, I don't know if I can make that one. Maybe from higher up at a different angle. Oh, you do this move. Or not. Just absolutely shatter my ankles for just for love of the game. Okay, I remember this area. I certainly recall this area. Give me a lock on already. Alright, with a decent amount of curse resist, you don't just instantly die. Kind of underwhelming, honestly. There's got to be a better route. I must not be seeing it. Okay, there it is. Drops that do less damage. Let's try to be sustainable and thoughtful about the way we're dropping here. Okay, I think I'll tank a bit of damage for this. Very nice. Oh, you're... Bro! Okay, so you need to just walk on the widest branches. Alright. I see how it is. I see how it is, Miyazaki. Okay. How do I get underneath this double wide? There we are. They just have all the flavors of Titanite here. Okay, so so long as I observe, I should be able to find the shortest drops. That one seems shorter. That one's a bit further down, but it's convenient. There's another lizard, but I'm not going to get it in time. And there's the shadow of a basilisk falling to its death. Appreciate it. Are you a secret? You are not. Well, I see where I died the last time, but I don't think I had much in the way of souls. But I'm fortunately at a point where if I really am pressed for souls, I could go farm them. Okay, bit of a setback. Yeah, there's no way I make that. Like, it would be overambitious to try to make that jump. It certainly does. It certainly is a cautionary tale about greed. That was closer than I wanted. Okay, that seems a lot safer. Oh, and there's a little treat for me. Hello, Moisen. Yeah, okay. Treat out of reach. Let's be sure to watch for that gap again. Yeah, like falling in Dark Souls is a pretty big issue. Most of my, well, I don't know if most, but a significant number of my deaths to the gargoyles were not to the gargoyles, but to the church roof. How did you hide from me? Brother, where did you go? This is not that larger chamber. Okay. This basilisk is just a god of juking. Yeah, if he fell down, that would explain a lot. Okay. Then I'm not pressed about him. I saw the dark fluid pack was available. I still haven't messed around with it, Hazard. Dave is a comedy genius. Oh, this goes all the way up, huh? Well, maybe not all the way, but there's a glittering lizard. Well, he's gone now. Can't take this. I did it. Did what? I beg your pardon? Is there something to do here aside from kill the basilisk and loot the occasional corpse? Got over that annoying lip. Yeah, that's certainly a choice, having the geometry in this tree troll you like that. But that's a big part of Dark Souls, just certain areas where there's a tiny obstacle that you can't get over because mantling does not exist in this game. How might I slide down the stairs? Okay, but which button? I mean, it'd be a lot more helpful if you did remember. There we are. I tried holding A and it's not doing anything. Tried holding B. Y is not doing anything. Okay, that's... Oh, okay, that's not good. We found where the basilisk went. Are you sure that was a Dark Souls thing, or was that in a later Dark Souls game? Okay, I didn't expect that to be lethal. I mean, I would have survived it if I had more health. You know, guys, I'm not seeing the joy and wonder that you promised me in the Great Hollow. It disappeared. I'm too slow for the glitter lizards. Oh, that's their den. That's their den. You're not so scary when I have curse resist. Press the dodge or sprint button. Okay, so Fully still, I have to press B. Well, that's another lizard I won't get. I remember this spot. Where's the ladder? It was nearby here. There it is. Okay, just hold B. I can't believe I got this far into the game without learning that. Would have made ladders a lot more convenient. That's two of them dead. Let's find the base of the tree. There should be a ladder near it. Well, I mean, there are certain things that the game does not tell you. I don't think the game ever gives you any indication that you could do this. Okay, what? That seems radically inconsistent. That was not a most of your HP fall. I'm sorry, what? I've fallen from higher and taken less damage. Oh, I was fooled. I was absolutely fooled. I thought this man would be on the other side of this opening, but he's higher up. Okay, that lip is annoying. Okay, I'm fine with that. I can live with that. Alright, that's more reasonable. That one was definitely on me. Let's just try to speed run the Great Hollow. Okay, couldn't swing the blade and the lizard vanished. I don't think I'm ever getting those things without a guide. Now, surely that ladder must be around here somewhere. Is that traversable? It's a trick. It's a trick. Okay. Yeah, that seems about reasonable. The narrower branches, just an absolute lie. If it's not the full length highway branch, forget about it. How dare you, Smurf Doc? Okay, this is the basilisk then, but that's fine. They're pushovers. Why'd you get cursed, idiot? Okay. What are we looking at here? That branch is a lie. Forget about that. Just forget about it. It's not happening. This one I can traverse. Okay, there's another one right below me. That was way closer than it should have been. That was a gamble. Okay, that was stupidity on my part. I was not looking clearly enough at the branches. Yeah, again, the biggest issues that I've had in this game has not been with combat, it's been with navigation and traversal. Okay. Travel the wide fat branches. I mean, yeah. Expected as much. Yeah, Hollow Knight. It's like enemies and bosses have attack patterns that you can learn. Navigating the environment, it can be inconsistent. It can be significantly more inconsistent. Okay. That should be a safe drop. A little bit of damage, but fine. Yeah, Fabra. I did beat Ornstein and Smough, with the caveat that I did summon Ian for assistance. Though that was essentially a fast forward button. I felt like I would eventually have gotten it on my own. I got to the point where I was reliably beating Ornstein. So, had I not summoned him, it just would have taken me longer. And if I really got stuck, I would have tried to get an NPC summon. Okay. I'm not seeing any suitable branches to drop on. I mean, I could drop on that, but that's a bit higher than I care for. That branch is a lie. Okay, that's good. That's good. This is all about the patience game. That item, I mean, I'm sure there's a way to get it, but it feels like a greed trap for me. Okay, this. Speaking of traps, this seems like a bad intersection to drop down onto. Because dropping down to the bottom will just be death, and it doesn't seem like there's an easy way back up. No, Fabra, it does not seem like that's the case. It does not seem like that's the case. I'm pretty sure if you roll off a ledge or try to roll as you land, it does not mitigate fall damage in the slightest. Okay, we did the hop. We did the hop. Could backtrack a little. You could drop on that one. That's another option. Okay, I think I found the way to get that. All right, got a significant number of goodies down here. Move a little to the left or the right. Like, just don't be directly beneath the branch, please. There we go. Okay. Whiffed the drop attack. It's fine. Use a pushover. The intent was there, at least. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. I'm glad I've got loads of curse resists, so I don't really need to worry about the basilisks. This would be stress-inducing otherwise. But for the moment, I'm enjoying low cortisol Dark Souls. Let's see how long that lasts. I'm sure a lot of people did on their first playthrough Hollow Knight. This seems like a very easy area to miss. Just like I'm sure a lot of people missed the return to Undead Asylum and the Painted World. These guys are friendly, right? He's come to give me a hug. He was a little too enthusiastic. I have personal space issues. Okay. That's what I figured. Ah. It's a little more complicated than I anticipated. Yeah, it's going to require a drop. Let's try to retrace our steps. Okay, that's simple enough. Love to see it. I don't think so, buddy. Oh, there's a big one. There's a big one. That's a major whiff. Guys, there's a lot of them. Ah, fog gate. Nothing bad ever happens behind these. Okay, they're not or they are following me. Ash Lake. Well, this is quite the view. That's another Hydra. Is it going to be spitting projectiles at me? Okay, apparently it does not have that power. Okay. I was not aware that that side of the dune was a bad place to be. There wasn't really much indication on that. Oh, and we're back up here. Okay, fantastic. Love it. Yeah, just a moment. It seemed distinctly unfair to me that I died simply because I went on the wrong side of that sand dune. Oh, you have something for me. I have that. Actually, I could take off the rusted iron ring because I'm not traversing water at them. Well, actually, I'm going to be traversing water when I get back to Ash Lake. So I might as well keep it on. Okay, that should be the part with the ladder. Go ahead and zoom on down. Not even gonna bother with the basilisks. Okay, here I actually need to watch my step. Okay, worst part of that is over. Yeah, Ash Lake would make a good detective name. That is a good call. Okay, little ankle biter. What was that dramatic bird call? Get juked? Okay, time to juke the shrooms. And this time we have to be very picky about which side of the sand we're on. Okay, there come the projectiles. I'm not gonna pick a fight with that thing until I find a bonfire. I'm assuming I'm gonna find a bonfire. Blind. Okay, when I went on this side of the sand, I slid into the abyss. I guess because I was at that segment over there, which is a steep incline. Oh, there's a nice little treat off in the distance there. Guys, it's looking at me. Okay. Wow, okay. Oh, I'm alive. I'm alive. Oh boy. Yeah, that item was a trap to lure me into the Hydra's effective range. That's something that you only safely get after it's dead. I will not be distracted by items again. That's one of the goofiest looking creatures I've seen, which means it's probably one of the deadliest, based on FromSoft logic. Okay, he hits pretty hard. Well, I'm not really using the shield on him. Ow! Ow! Yeah, I think the strat is to just bum rush the Hydra and just try to murder it as quickly as possible.
Absolutely mugged.
I hate that my death came down to clams. I would have preferred dying to the Hydra.
Are you winning, son?
It doesn't feel like it. It does not feel like it. I probably should kindle that bonfire up top. Now that I think about it. Okay, here are the ladders. I mean, I know I'm gonna beat the Hydra eventually. I've already overcome a lot on my journey. It's just a case of a frustrating run back, that's all. Yeah, it's always satisfying when you get more than one enemy in a single blow. I don't even remember what the Eyes of Death were good for. Okay, that was at least quicker than the last run back. Ah, I see it. I see it. I see it. To the right, in the distance. Okay, let's maneuver patiently. There we are. Okay, this will be significantly less frustrating. Okay. Let me put on some actual armor. Alright, now that I need not fear death... Okay. Unlike the lake, there's absolutely no wiggle room with... Okay, lesson learned, but at least I touched the bonfire. But I would not even have attempted that had I not touched the bonfire. Looks like I've had a connection hiccup there. We still good? We still good? Chatterino just told me I had a timeout and reconnected. Okay. So I need to wait for this thing to reach the shore. Oh, it's here. Ow. Okay, I wasn't close enough for it to lunge. So it will just do the point blank spit. Alright, this is less forgiving than the first Hydra. Seems like ranged combat would be preferable on this guy. Okay, just... my timing's off. Well, I got one of the heads. I got one of the heads, at least. That's 2. That's a relative pocket of safety. Stop wiggling! Brother. Yeah, well, I don't have... I have a longbow, but it's literally not even a +1. That's going to take an eternity. I do have the Dragon Slayer bow. Okay, that's the 3rd head down. Gonna make it 4 soon enough. If I don't whiff my attacks. It keeps wiggling. Okay, let's try the other cluster of heads. That clipped into the ground. I don't believe that connected in the slightest. Yeah, that bomb did not connect. Oh boy, 7 damage. Yeah, this one is less forgiving than the Hydra down in Darkroot. I mean, I do have a weapon. Oh, okay, never mind. Never mind. I mean, okay, I can't use anything. I think I'm seeing the limitations of the Unga Bunga build. Wait, did I not keep... I did not keep a single longbow or crossbow. I am a fool. Yeah, that's one thing that RPGs get very wrong, making bows dexterity-based. Alright, we just get giga nuked by the projectiles. Okay, that was a good pass on that. Okay, that should be a head down. Yes! Progress. That should be a second head down. I'm not sure if that did any damage to the one that was buried. Oh, man. I had to anticipate him surfacing. No, was not in range. Okay, this is just getting aggravating. That connected. I saw the blood. That's another head down. Okay. Let's position ourselves to be ready for that. Okay, miraculously none of those connected. Alright, that's fine. Jeez. Okay, not close enough. Too slow. There we go. Nice meaty thwack. Okay, not quite. Felt like I missed that one by inches. There we go. Yes! Another head down. Okay, let me not get too close to the water. Didn't run up enough. There we go. Okay, there we go. Yeah, Moisen. So, with regards to that about pole arms, pole arms were kind of the definitive weapon of war for the longest. Like, spears and halberds, like, defined medieval warfare. Okay, there's no way that thing could possibly respawn. They would not have an enemy that obnoxious come back. Yeah, it's gone. It's gone. So now I'm the king of Ash Lake. Okay, having a bit of an issue scaling that. I kind of wonder what was enough of a threat that left the skull of this giant here. That's kind of concerning. That's a possibility, Moisen. But I find that unlikely in the world of Dark Souls. Yeah, it is kind of a goofy walk. The pearls are skulls. You're sounding like Cat right now to me, Vicky. You just want to make a seafood boil. Okay, we can get cheeky after the heavy. It's too slow to resist the follow-up. Well, seeing as I'm not currently treading water, I think we go wolfering. I mean, I'm not creeped out by too much aside from spiders, but not quite to the extent that Cap is. Like, I can see photos of spiders and not necessarily be bothered. I just prefer not to see them in real life. And generally, it's only the larger spiders. Oh, that's a basilisk, and I don't have my curse gear on. Never mind. You know, it would have been nice if they added, like, loadouts to the remaster. Camera just kind of doing whatever it wanted there. I suppose this just loops back around to the inside of the Great Hollow. There is an item to collect. Okay, but it doesn't appear to be easily accessible. So I'll just let that sit there. Yeah, me personally, I never got the horror movie bug. Like, it used to scare me when I was a kid, and now I'm just like, I don't care for it because it feels like it's mostly jump scares. Okay. Okay, but the sand trap was nasty surprise. He did get his hit partially through. $200 souls is not very much for how much of a hassle that thing is. Okay, this area is aesthetically very beautiful. Okay, maybe not the best angle. That looks like a large creature. There's a bonfire right there. Guys, I think they're trying to tell me something. Okay. It didn't attack me right away, so maybe he's not hostile. Oh. I mean, where would I check my existing covenant? I'm already the princess's guard, and I would not betray my queen. Is this it? Cut the tail. And get into a boss fight with the dragon? I mean, I guess. What's the worst that could happen? He don't seem to mind. Oh, there it is. He's entirely unbothered by this. There's no boss fight. This man simply does not care about his tail. He's gonna exit his trance and wonder what happened. So is there anything else down here, Ash Lake? Because it feels like it was just the Hydra and then this. Not right now. Okay, I could grab that item I saw on my way in and then just head elsewhere. So, as far as I'm aware for the rest of the game, now that I've got the Lordvessel, it's essentially like 4 other dungeons to do before the final boss, and I can do them in any order. And there's the DLC, which I've heard I need to do before the final boss, otherwise I get locked into New Game Plus. Oh, I can bone out after the final boss. Alright, let's see what treasure the Hydra was guarding. More dragon scale. Strength requirement 50. Okay. That is a big boy greatsword. Okay. Grave Lord sword? Where might I find such a thing? Oh, Daughter of Chaos. Just shout if I'm heading towards a silly location that I should probably leave for later. Oh wait, that's not a... Okay, that's not a hidden wall. It's not a secret passage. Ah yes, the Hell Realm. Maybe I should put on some proper armor for this. Although, who knows? It's definitely a silly location that you should leave for later. Well, okay, let's just get mogged the first time. Okay, but you guys do see why I called this the Hell Realm, right? I don't think it needs to be explained. Weakness, arm. Try luring it out. I mean, it can't be that bad. A health bar didn't appear when I walked in. Here. I guess that's maybe the optimal spot for fighting whatever's gonna jump out at me. Okay, that is a bit of an issue. Yeah, that's just the lava down below. Who knows, maybe he'll just let me walk past. Okay, he's just vibing. He's just vibing. Ah, there's the health bar. Try fog wall. Ceaseless discharge sounds like something you need to go to your doctor about. Okay, it can bleed. Oh, that kind of hurt. Well, I meant to sip. Sometimes intentions are not enough. Although, I could take a look at what I looted. No, it wasn't the black iron. It was gold hemmed. It's pretty high fire defense. Maybe we try to be stupid and go for an attempt on him. How was I supposed to know that was his sister? Like, brother, I don't really see it as grave robbing if this is a dead and dying world. I gotta do what I gotta do to survive. Oh, wait. Wrong way. Never take the low road. I was taking the scenic route, Pyro. I mean, they definitely did a very good job with the art direction, telling you, you probably shouldn't be here. I don't believe I have seen their grab animation. Oh, he's coming. I guess this is the cheese spot? Okay. Not ideal. That was not a good effort. Pyro, you say that, but I feel like that's going to give me some sort of horrifying status effect that I don't want to deal with. Although that should be easier to deal with now that I have fast travel. Okay. Well, you say you have been steering clear, but who's to say that this isn't the time that you turn that around on me? Go to the mean weird guys. I don't know, they all seem pretty docile. You won't get me cursed, but you're not telling me that you're not going to get me afflicted with some other status. Was that their grab? That looked like a grab to me. Okay. Well, I think that concludes my business in this area for the time being. Question is, where to next? Where exactly was the stone dragon? Oh, was that... That was down... That was down at Ash Lake, wasn't it? Okay, yeah, that's what I figured. I mean, there was some business I had never attended to at the Undead Parish. So I guess I head there. I'll just be hobo maxing for the time being. I should probably get... Well, he's probably going to hit me with an arrow, isn't... no. He doesn't have a shot here. Okay. Let's get a close quarters weapon. I mean, you can get it too. Can't believe I didn't attend to this sooner. Stupid crossbows. What was that back scratch animation that I did? Oh, okay. Pyro bamboozled me. Pyro bamboozled me somehow. Pyro bamboozled me. Because why else will my character just stop moving altogether? No, I didn't do anything. I just told you about an animation. The grab. Is it a status effect that takes a while to reveal itself? Stop playing dumb. You know what you did. Yeah, okay. Just a cool animation. Just a cool animation. Okay, bro. Congratulations, you played yourself. No, there's a... Wait, is it not here? I know it's near here. Oh no, it's past this. If you wouldn't mind. Passing through. Okay. I tried to be kind. I attempted to be understanding. You left me no choice. Oh no, you don't. Okay, yeah, I can't believe that I never looped back to the Wyvern until now. But I am going to need a ranged weapon, and I'm not sure if that vendor sells bows. What have I done? Where am I going? Who am I? Half of my souls at the time that that I cure the status, or the time that the status fully affects me. At what point does it remove half of my souls? Not sure why I bothered. Okay, that's not too bad. Well, because I was not prepared to deal with the ceaseless discharge. I feel like I need a better plan, Oh, the connection was lost. Hopefully that was just for the game. Fingers crossed that's just the game. Okay, bitrate still good in OBS, still in the green. No drop frames. So I think it was just the game server.
Oh, there. Where have you? I guess.
I mean, short bow is better than nothing. If Ceaseless is the second worst
Thank you
boss in the
kindly.
game, which is the first? I'll find out, okay? Should take me right back up where I want to be. Yes, exactly. Okay. Be like that sometimes. I don't think that's working. He does not seem impressed. Maybe there's an angle I could cheese him from. Oh, hold on. I think there might be someone here. Okay, no, I was just paranoid at the sound of footsteps, but there is someone here. Just take care of you real quick. Alrighty. Okay. Not standing at a good angle. This may take a while. Alright, let's just leave ourselves centered there. Not exactly the most thrilling moment I've had in this game. I'm guessing the longbow would do this quicker. Okay, so that's probably gonna be a while because I don't think those arrows are doing very much damage. There we go. Question is there a good way of fully killing this thing? Or is he just gonna sit there and breathe fire all day? I can get him to jump down. Am I gonna have to face tank fire damage? Ah. Okay, that was unnecessary, but I'll live with it. Do I now? I don't seem to see a flame ring. What do you mean, how? It's not in my inventory. Like, these are the items that are here. Okay, that would explain a lot. Okay, that did not connect. Yeah, I figured a short bow would not be it. But that was the only thing available from the merchant. Okay, just big whip right behind both of them. Quick run back to the merchant to restock on arrows.
Oh, I hope you. Thank you.
Yeah, I imagine the longbow would be the answer for range, but unfortunately I sold it like an idiot. I mean, might as well. Okay, 8 whole damage. It's over for him. Okay, I can't get in past his fire breath. I thought if I was close enough, the flames would just blow right past me. The fire breath was not that wide. That's not anything of use. Yeah, I mean, in general, it doesn't seem like there's any particular use in fighting that dragon, other than the things he's guarding. Probably some loot that's irrelevant for my character build. Okay, that's just not working. He's very much fightable, but it seems like that's not something that's going to be easy for someone who's not really spec'd for range combat. Okay, that did a massive amount of damage. All that for a spear. I mean, I suppose I could always go the direction that I hadn't gone. over at Firelink. There's either that or that golden gate at Anor Londo that was knocked down.
Oh, hello. Terrific to see us both in one piece. And pray that you never go hollow. Oh, hello. And
Okay, you don't have very much to say, do you? I mean, that just leads back to where I was. Hang on. Is there... No, it doesn't seem like I can do that. It's just tall enough that I can't make that hop. Okay, this guy's still here.
Ah. Oh, blast, where might she be? And would she be safe? Oh, I'm sorry. Sometimes I lose myself.
All right. Okay, that's definitely not it. I think this is approaching where I was thinking of heading. Unless I'm losing my mind. Okay, it does continue downwards. It does continue downwards. Here. Up. Is this a good time for this spot? I figure I'm gonna have to come here eventually. You alright, buddy? Try curses. Okay. I think I have a feeling a certain item is going to be handy right about now. Ah. Okay. That's a bit of an issue. Bit of an issue. Where is it? Why do I feel like I would want to have more than 3 of those on hand? He's blocking my path. Okay. Good to know that they're intangible. Okay, looks like that's already... Oh, no, no. It's still active. Oh, boy. Okay, it's a lot easier when you can attack them. Which I don't think I'd be able to without the curse. Okay, you're annoying. Okay, more of those. Beautiful. Firehead. Be wary of tough enemy. That's an item, so... Surely... Yeah, I knew there was going to be someone jumping to me. Okay. Item ahead. I can see it clearly. Seems like the curse is less transient than I thought. Yeah, I don't think so. Unless the guy saying liar ahead was the actual liar. Okay, that's just broken. Is that pop that I can make? Okay, I'm getting kind of mogged here. Let's let them come to me. They float through walls. Alright, they are annoying, just due to the sheer volume of attacks. Okay. I think what we do is make sure we have a faster weapon on hand, because they're not that hardy. Yes, help would be nice. Still don't like the layout of Firelink. wondering when that was going to switch on. I can see where to go from the bridge. Okay? I'll hold you to that. Presumably you mean from this bridge. Trying to scope it out. On the bridge. Let's only pop this. Look right. Never mind. Okay, my other right. Okay, the hovering is really annoying. Item I can get before the staircase. Okay, that looks like there's a bridge. Oh, there's a ghost popping up. Okay. Oh, very nice. Okay, that's going to be tremendously helpful. That was absolutely worth. Thank you, Pyro. Yeah, I could see that, Hollow Nut. Oh, they have a grab. Of course they have a grab. Of course they have a grab. Why wouldn't they? See, if there's an enemy that can accept hitting me through geometry, it's the ghosts. No. There we go. Okay, that's just a hole. Does not move. Glad that the curse lasts a generous amount of time. Where there's one, there's usually more. So let's stay on the alert. We already got that item. Okay, and I think it was around here-ish when I got absolutely murdered. Yeah. Okay, that's precisely where I got murdered. Let's flask up. Okay, them having such obnoxious reach on this platform is really annoying. Wish they would have given me a status icon to indicate curse. But at the very least, they drop them often enough. Okay, this is a losing proposition. Ah! Is there anything else down there worth my time? Do I have any other significant business down there? Want to go up after dealing with the ghosts. Yeah, I figured they wouldn't have a whole area of the game if there wasn't something worthwhile down there. Need an item in another area before I can do the boss. Okay, so that kind of dampens my enthusiasm for going down there if I can't take on the boss right now. Alright, time for a little more fast travel nonsense. I don't have any souls on me. Okay, fair enough. I did get the crest of Artorias. Yeah, I was heading back to see Sif, see if I can do the rematch. That's not the way to do it. I don't believe I have Pyro. I'm backtracking for no discernible reason. Okay, I thought that might have been something that I hadn't explored. I was wrong. I mean, this is not the route. I don't want to go through the crest door. I don't want to go down that way. I want to go down to the lake. At Darkroot Basin. Which is the other way. Okay, not long enough. Been ages since I've gotten a purple moss clump from them. Okay, lost that one. So we go up and we go down. thought for sure the heavy attack was going to leave me open to a counter. Okay, that's too far. It was difficult to make out where was safe to step in the lake and where was the deep part. It goes from shallow to deep very abruptly. Hug the left side. Stock of those was pretty low. But I've already rested at a bonfire after killing the Hydra, so should she not have spawned? Or did I not get to her location? Okay. Well, I'll stick to the left side. Okay, he's standing there, so clearly... Yeah, this is a shiny Pokemon. Oh, you were hiding inside of him the whole time.
So, it is thou who rescueth me. Most gracious, I am deeply obliged. I am Dusk of Ulyssil. I cometh from an age long before thine. I cannot stay here for long. So, before I disappear, allow me to ask one thing. My home, Ulyssil, is the home of ancient sorceries. My hope is to pass this profound knowledge to thee with thine approval. Would this be of assistance to thee?
I mean, I'm too unga bunga to understand magic, but I'll say yes anyway.
My heartfelt thanks. I am pleased beyond words. Then I shout, engrave my signature. If thou art in need, pray summon me from my signature. It seems that my time is done. May the great flames guide thee.
Well, Dave, I missed my chance. Not that I was planning on it. Alright, Moisen, you have a good night. Okay, save and quit to get it to appear. Alright, I'll take you up on that. That was for the golem. So, am I to understand that the golem has returned? Where I died, which was near the shore of the lake. I mean, I'm currently hollow, if that makes a difference. Oh, I think I see her sign. Okay, you're being rude. Okay, just got uppercut by this thing. They're slowly approaching.
I am Dusk of Lordvessel. It is an honor to see thee again. I shall follow thy wishes.
Sure, I'll learn a gesture. Proper bow. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna be using that. Yeah, this is all stuff I'm far too unga bunga to understand.
For a very long time, I was trapped within the crystal golem. From my home I was taken, and banished to a plane of distortion. It was there that thou came to my rescue, long after I had relinquished all hope. So gleeful was I. My faith reneweth. If thou art in need, pray summon me again. I wish to be of assistance. May the flames guide thee.
I mean, appreciate it, but I'm not sure how much wizardry I'm going to learn from her. Okay. Let's see about fighting a giant wolf. She has a spell that just disguises you as an object? Is that what I'm understanding? That does sound pretty funny. Okay. I don't care about the Cheshire Cats. Well, I care about its location just to run past it. Okay, Serpentine, Serpentine. It's a chasm. I should check out what's over by the Mushroom Boys. Okay. Didn't get the dodge in time. That's fine. Alright, thought I was under the blade. Yeah, don't know what I was thinking there. Feel like this vibe might be too slow. Is there a quicker run back to Sif? Or do I have to do the whole rigmarole of running down to the lake and running up the ladders? No. Okay. Through the forest also works. Well, let's experiment that. Let's see if that's any quicker. Okay, don't get lost is the hard part of that. Okay, that just circles back around. This guy wants the smoke. He shall not get it. Alright, this feels quicker. That's doing no damage. That's like actually doing no damage. Okay, I just jumped right into it. Questionable sword fighting technique. He's coming. He's coming. But he doesn't have my shortcuts. He does not have my shortcuts. He lost interest. Okay, that's a nice big chunk of damage. Okay. That was rough. Probably could have gone for the double there. Of course, there was a backswing. And that was the three-piece. At the very least, this is a much faster run back than going down by the lake. So I got that going for me. timing of Sif's attacks is what's really throwing me off. Like, the swing lasts for longer than I expect it to. Like there. Well, I'm getting brutalized. Okay, thought I was out of reach. You're never out of reach of a wolf with a sword in its mouth. That's the backswing. That's the three-piece. If I can avoid the combo, I could get an opportunity to attack. Okay. Had an opportunity there. And there. Okay, I was mashing the button to roll. Sometimes it makes an awkward jump at me and I can capitalize. Yeah, all 0 souls, very precious to me. Seems like patience is the name of the game with this one. Okay, the big sweep is kind of scary. That looked like a 360. Did a double jump. The wolf can double jump. Okay, the backswing got me. Probably shouldn't have done the heavy attack. That one was a whiff. Okay, I got overzealous. I might pay the price for that one. Oh, man. Down to half HP, too. But I feel like I'm getting a better flow of the fight. Honestly, I can understand you rooting for Sif in this instance. Okay, stuck. Alright, that was a rough one. I definitely misread those telegraphs. Yes, Sif sends a telegraph of just a blade. It comes off the page and actually slices my head off. Just an actual Looney Tunes murder method. Like Bugs Bunny shooting a gun into an envelope, then somebody opens it up and the bullet just kills them. Oh, that's not a good spot to be. Okay. Guess I'm not fighting the boss. Thank you, Dark Souls. Very cool. I don't think that one actually happened. I think that was just something that people memed about. When am I gonna learn my lesson? The heavy attack is too slow. Okay, if I stay close, I can avoid the 360. Okay, it's just about getting under Sith. Ow. Got overzealous, but I did get Sif to half. If I do that, but cleaner, I think I've got this fight in the bag. I think people have blown the difficulty of Dark Souls way out of proportion. Like, yeah, it's hard. But mostly it's just memorizing enemy attack patterns. And as long as you're persistent, like, you can pick that up. Okay. The 360 still needs to be respected. Okay. Didn't quite get under the blade. Yeah, man, that 360 swing is brutal. Okay, that happens. Not enough range. Didn't roll in time. Got a nice chunk of damage there. Okay, we traded blows. That was very close. Okay, missed the foot. I jumped right under it. That's not the spot to be. Okay, the slash with the backflip is kind of annoying. Kind of nonsense in my opinion. Like, how do you get to attack while you're running away from me? Hate to do it to you. Guys, I don't feel good about that one. Boost critical attacks. That's ripostes and backstabs. As far as I'm aware, there's no RNG crits. Grief. I would agree. Tears. Monster. Hollow. They really didn't need to set Sif up as a character very much to make you feel bad about it. Imminent grief. Ah, this was the entrance to the arena. I thought there was a way out. Maybe investigate the waterfalls. Or they might just be set dressing. Yeah, no, it just looks like this is the arena you fight Sif in. Well, it's late. I don't know what to do with the sadness. I'm gonna need some time to process what just happened. Thank you guys for joining me for the stream. I hope you all enjoyed and had a good time. I had fun continuing my playthrough of Dark Souls. hoping to keep plugging away and make progress towards getting to the end. Look forward to catching you guys again sometime soon. Take care of yourselves and have a great night.